Hello, my YouTubers. I sold my Mustang, and a lot of you guys that know me real well wondering why in the world did he sell his Mustang. Well, when you have kids and you're trying to get the car seats in the back, it's kind of hard to do. Um, I did, however, I made a new purchase with some of the money from the Mustang that I sold. Um, the coolest thing is I found a car that it's a 4-door. It's older. It's cool. I love it. Been working on it since I bought it. Haven't drove it really too far yet. I got a brake issue I gotta look at, but you can probably see it in reflection of my glasses to give you a hint. But I will turn around the camera and let you look at it here. Voila, it's a 1940 Plymouth sedan, 4-door. It's been sitting in the barn for a while. I think it's awesome. What I mean by working on it, I've been I had to rewire the whole car from bumper to bumper. I'm still not done quite yet. I still got a couple more things I got to do to it, but it is awesome. It does have the original paint and patina. It's soon to have new tires. But all in all, I love this car. It's a 1940 Plymouth sedan. They call it the Plymouth Deluxe. It's quite interesting. It's got the four doors. The hood opens, splits in the middle, which is pretty cool. It's a inline 6-cylinder. It purrs like a kitten. It's a little loud right now. It's got a real bad exhaust leak. Of course, I guess you would be too. But this 1940 doesn't have the pins. Like I said, I'm doing wiring. I got a couple more issues I gotta work with, and that's mainly the two front headlights and the marker lights, which I'm gonna try and convert to a newer style bulb, because I want to use those as not only the park lights but also turn signals as well. Wife wanted the dice in the dash or on the mirror because of that 50s touch. It's got some cracked windows, but I don't really care at the moment. I think that's awesome looking. Yeah, it's got really great patina. Original lead paint, I'm assuming. Of course, if y'all know, Rat Fink. And then I've got the up here, I don't know if you can see that very well. I got the eye and wings. That's the Von Dutch, who is a famous painter and hot rod builder himself. I love the rat rods. I consider this a rat rod, and I don't know. I just, a lot of people thinks that rat rods have to have big motors and whatnots and big wheels and white walls. Well, not necessarily in my case. The white walls are hard to clean. Rat rods didn't start out until like the 1980s when punk began. A lot of people say, well, why did you want a 1940 Plymouth? Well, why not? I mean, it's a 4-door. To me, it's a 4-door rat rod that I can get the whole family in. And the interior, it's got that 40 interior that some of it's missing, some of it's, don't mind the mess, but it needs interior work. But I don't really want to mess with the interior. I think that's kind of cool. It gives the whole rat rod out of the junkyard kind of thing. And it's funny how it's kind of funny how, you know, these newer generation, they think, oh yeah, you see a 57 Chevy, oh yeah, they drove those back in the day. And you know, okay, well, what did the people that worked for GM, for example, building that 1957 Chevy, what were they driving? They weren't driving a 1957 Chevy. So, my theory, they were driving their parents' or grandparents' hand-me-down cars, and that is what brought on the 50s. So, and even in the late 60s. So, and also, um, I'm not going to fully restore this car. I am going to, however, try and do not really a retro mod, but I'm going to do what a teenager would have done to a car back in the 50s. They took cars like this that were in a junkyard. They just put a motor in it, made sure it was running good, put new tires on it, and they were at the local racetrack. And of course, this was the era when NASCAR started, so bootleggers, moonshiners. The car, I call it the moonshiner car because it is pretty much what they were. They used a lot of Fords back in the day because they had the V8s. This, however, does have the straight inline six. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. But now, if you want to subscribe, go ahead. But this is a pretty cool video. I'm gonna make more videos once I get the new tires and driving it down the road. I'll make a video of what it's like driving a 3-speed on the tree, also called in the quotation marks 3 on the tree. My Mustang was a 5.0. Yeah, it was a 5-speed. I still had it, but I seen this car on Facebook for sale, and I sold the Mustang and to get this car. So I'm happy. My wife is happy as well, and my kids. Every time I'm working on the car, they have to climb in the back seat. So I think they're pretty cool with it too. So, but for now, I'll let you go and um, travel on. Okay, goodbye.